Situation report, Proconsul Gorg, Negation Substation 5427. Today's events confirmed my worst fears about High Castellan Compton.
Well, Gorg, I can't say much for the food or the women here, but you people do put on a fun execution.
This is not about fun, High Castellan. This is about communion with the lifeblood of the world. The same geothermal forces that provide our livelihood also take life when justice demands it. Do your people not find beauty in such symmetry?
Call it what you want. It's still just a fancy way to boil some poor grunt alive. How much longer before that thing blows, anyway?
The interval ends right about now. The little beast actually squealed with delight as the geyser claimed the condemned. How I hated him for loving it. How I wanted to strap down Compton himself. But that was not an option. A lawbringer had authorized him to commandeer any local negation resources necessary to complete his mission. The capture of some very special fugitives running loose in my city. A lawbringer's orders. I had no choice but to obey. For the glory of the Imperium.
Excellent.
The condemned prisoners were allies of the fugitives. Compton bet everything that this lurid spectacle would draw out his quarry. You're certain they'll come?
If I learned one thing when I had them in custody, it's that humans are recklessly sentimental. They'll mount a hopeless rescue attempt rather than watch their comrades die.
Compton, I still don't get your tactics here. One of your escapees can teleport. What's to stop her from simply porting the prisoners out of the holding cell?
I'm sure she would if she knew where the cell was. They'll have to strike here to find the prisoners.
And what then? We've also seen them project force fields.
Which my men are ready for. Now, unless you want to question any more of my orders, how about you shut up and stick to the plan?
Heavenly, I can't help you if you won't let me. How many times have I tried to teach you the Ormazd mantra? You're not even trying. You see how much magic I've regained. Use the mantra. It'll tune your mind to the same harmonics as...
Doubtful. Your mind is like a toy drum. Mine is a symphony.
Then it should work even better on you. Come on, say it with me. Focus!
Forget it, Matua. She's too lazy. As long as Javi's touch can unscramble her powers, why bother with homework?
Kaine.
No, really, Heavenly. What will you do when the negation wises up and puts a bullet in Javi's brain? They already know to separate you two when they attack. How long till they take the next logical step?
Gee, what a cheerful thought, Mr. Kaine.
I'm just saying that if we're ever going to find a way home, none of us can slack off. Least of all, our biggest gun.
Is that all you see in me, Kaine? A weapon?
They have executed their first Kremen prisoner. It's on public broadcast. They'll kill another every 15 minutes. We have to strike now.
Tell me again why we should risk our necks to save those worthless blue fools. They nearly got us killed after all.
Here's a clue. You can teleport us away from danger like when we raided the spaceport. But you just can't wish yourself off this planet, right?
Because one cannot teleport blindly. If I only knew where a suitable world was around here.
And who does know negation space that might also be willing to help us?
As if we needed a reason to do the right thing.
All 12 eyes!
Zyda, make sure you stick right by Matua once we're in.
Got it.
All right. Tell me what you need me to do.
Thought you'd never ask.
One of you come. It's time. Well...
First Officer Exor,
volunteering to go next.
Belay that. I'm going next.
Captain Fluxor, no.
That's enough, Exor. It's been years since I was a decent officer. You carried me all that time. Now let me perform this one final duty like a true captain of the Continuum.
And here is the next criminal, ready to pay the price for defying the Imperium. And I am still not comfortable with your refusal to inform Central Com of our progress.
Then write me up when we're done. But right now, just be ready for... There! Give the order!
Fire at will!
Shield! Get a shackles. That thing's gonna blow!
Done. Fluxor, do you know the star charts in this area?
Huh?
Planet locations, distances!
Yes?
Think of them now. Visualize the nearest habitable world.
Now, man, make sure you kill her companion once you've breached her shield.
Yes, sir.
There's a planet in the Vasa system. The natives used to call it...
Hush, I can already see it. Just be quiet and hold that thought.
Holy...
Quiet. Have to concentrate.
Whatever that was, it cracked her shield.
For a moment, it looked as though Compton had indeed brought the right tools for the job.
Don't let the other one.
I'm on it.
Typical.
No. It should have been me.
I have it. Javi, let's go.
Get that fire under control!
Forget the fire! Don't let them escape!
And then suddenly, I was watching our prey vanish. Along with my career.
I did it.
Oh,
Javi.
looks like it was too much for him. Damn near too much for me. Where's the rest of the Kremen? You were supposed to.
My crew. We have to go back and get them.
You saw the explosion. They're all dead.
How can you be sure? We have to...
When will you fly snakes learn that I am not at your beck and call? I just saved your lives. Why can't you be content with that? When Drake and the others took the prison transport and left us behind to die, who got us out of there? Me! That's who. I owe you nothing more. Attend to Javi. I'm going to have a look around, if only to avoid the stench of ingratitude. Well, what have we here?
And so I submit this document as evidence of High Castellan Compton's willful disregard of negation military procedure. I accept my own responsibility for our failure. But for the good of the Empire, Compton should face court-martial at the...
You know I can't let you file that report.
You are finished telling me what to do!
Bloated idiot! You could never understand the things I have to do, the lengths I have to go. It's a shame you forced me to do this. To the ship, men. I need to contact the Lawbringer immediately. I'll have a lot of explaining to do.
You know, of course, why I asked everyone but you to go look for food, right?
Because you've been dying for a moment alone with me ever since our eyes first met?
Tremont convict. It's about Weston. I still can't figure out if he left the others behind on purpose.
What good does it do to even ask that question? We all knew that not everyone would make it off the prison world. I'd rather concentrate on keeping those of us who did escape alive. I'd rather work with Weston than put him on trial. He is, after all, the only one of us who can fly this crate.
But how can we trust him?
Believe me, trust is overrated.
How true. I trusted you. And you left me to die.